You've been ready.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Pierrefonds International Sportplex. My name is Jared Lackman-Minkoff. I'm alongside Blake Saraga. This is NHL Kids playoff action. First game of this first round best-of-3 series between the second-place Rangers in the Eastern Conference and the fifth-place Maple Leafs.
Yeah, this is an exciting one, Jared. We were just witness a couple hours ago to the last game of the regular season in a match between the Maple Leafs and the Chicago Blackhawks. That might have been the game of the tournament. There was a lot of fans there who left the arena angry, even though that game didn't count for much. But the Leafs are definitely coming out into this one to start the playoffs with a lot more energy, and we're excited to see how they fare against the Rangers team, who's been really, really good in this tournament. They have a lot of dangerous players on offense. You see Vachera along with Faye and Tenor starting on offense. The captain, Levine, along with Vitrinas, that's actually going to be Trou and Vitrinas on defense. So they're going with a fast lineup now to start the game.
We will have game one of all 4 best-of-3 series played this afternoon, and then the remainder of the playoffs will take place tomorrow here at the Pierrefonds Sportplex. So we're almost ready to get underway for game one of this best-of-3 series.
And you see Tenor waiting to match up with somebody for the face-off. Not sure who's going to be joining them there. It looks like Brandon Boucher. In nets for the Leafs, we have Zagara, and in nets for the Rangers, it looks like that's going to be Mathis Gagné.
Well, that's Ocean Lee, rather.
Exactly. My mistake. That's Ocean Lee. Ocean Lee's been having a great tournament, been flashing the leather for the past few games now, making great acrobatic saves. He's not the biggest goalie compared to Zagara over there in the Leafs zone. Zagara stands at around 6'4", 6'5", if I'm not mistaken. On skates, he's even more of a presence. Trust me, I walked by him near the locker room, and he towered over me. But Ocean Lee doesn't really fill up the net, but he makes up for it with his acrobatic way of moving around. And here we're going to start the face-off.
The Rangers and the Maple Leafs NHL Kids playoff action underway as it comes back to Vitrinas for the Rangers. He'll send it across for Traoré. Up ahead now, and the Maple Leafs will take it back. Preston Potter, the prolific goal scorer, trying to work his way in, but he's closed off there by Traoré. Around the net for Vitrinas. Victor Vitrinas in his own corner, bothered there by Boucher. Boucher's able to take the puck back in front. Potter shoots! And that one was stopped by Ocean Lee. Now here comes Xavier Manzi-Tenor, very shifty forward for the Rangers. By himself for the moment. In on Stacey, a shot. That's an early save for Zagara. Comes back to Vachera. He turns and scores! Nicholas Vachera, the wheel and fire, and the Rangers have an early lead in game one.
You gotta love what you're seeing from Nicholas Vachera in these past few games. He's not the fastest player, as we mentioned time and time again, but when the puck is on his stick, he finds a way of putting it behind the twine. It looks like he got that under the pads of the goaltender Zagara, and he gives his team the lead in the first playoff game of this tournament. You got to be happy for Vachera there as he'll stay on and look to make another one.
Here's Nathan Faye for the Rangers. The Rangers are the higher seed in this matchup, so they're expecting themselves to win this one. Traoré goes after it for the Rangers, but is taken back by the Leafs. Pouliot in the slot in a battle there with Vitrinas, but he gets it back. Pierre-Alexis Pouliot to Fernando Zagara. His shot stopped by Ocean Lee. Pouliot again in the corner. Poke check there by Vitrinas, trying to send it ahead, but it's Tudor Kapolna for the Leafs who takes that back. The puck in the slot, Kapolna a shot, and stopped by Ocean Lee. In the corner, it was lost there by Heracles Tsoudas, and out come the Rangers once again. Vachera already has a goal in this one. Flips it up for Tenor. Tenor fanned on the shot. He was in alone. Lincoln Hart will send it around for the Leafs for Tsoudas. Tsoudas through center. Over the red line and dumps it in. Lee will send it to the corner for his defenseman, Mohamed Kaba. Kaba, one of many puck-moving defensemen in this tournament, has had a great 200-foot impact for the Rangers, as that's an icing call and will come all the way back to the Rangers' end.
I like the way the game has started so far. As we've seen the Maple Leafs do time and time again, they come out hot out of the locker room, but it's the Rangers able to capitalize with the first goal. Another team that doesn't take their foot off the pedal, and you see Nicholas Vachera's mom in the stands after the goal. She was super happy to see that one. The Rangers are going to try and extend their lead, and the Maple Leafs are in position to put one in themselves.
That was Noah Bisson trying to cut to the middle, but he was closed off by several Rangers. Kaba sends it ahead. He's picked off by Brandon Boucher. And Potter shoots. Ocean Lee was strong to that one. Potter's got it again, though, behind the net. And now it's Mathieu Lavigne for the Rangers. Lavigne will start out of his own end. Picking up speed through center. Tries to get around Callan Stacey and does. Lavigne, he's in, passes off a shot. Big stop by the right pad of Christopher Zagara. Massive save, and here come the Leafs the other way. It's Noah Bisson working his way in. Bisson, a pass across looking for Potter. Couldn't catch up to it. In the middle now, it's Boucher. And Lavigne will try and slow it down for the Rangers. He flips it out. Up ahead, here comes Nathan Fye in alone on Zagara. Fye to the forehand. Another big stop by Zagara with the right pad. The Rangers will get it back at center ice. It's dumped down. It's going to be an icing call as Callan Stacey is there for the Leafs and will go back to the Rangers' end.
Great job by Zagara of extending the right leg there. If the Maple Leafs are going to come out on top, they're going to have to rely on their goaltending. We know they're able to put the puck in the net. We know they have a great offense, but it's the defense. It's going to be the Zagara brothers on defense and in nets that are going to be the ones that are going to lead the Maple Leafs to this win.
Face off to the right of Ocean Lee. And it's Xavier Manzi-Tenard who wins that one for the Rangers. But Callan Stacey's able to hold the line for the Leafs, and it comes back to Xavier Traore. He'll send it around for Lavigne. Lavigne tried to tip it out, but Pouliot keeps it in. Lavigne takes it back. And now Xavier Tenard will start out for the Rangers. Across for Vachera on the right wing. Vachera drops it for Tenard. He'll skate his way in the corner around Callan Stacey. Tenard looking to come out in front. Pass across. Lavigne shoots, scores! Beautiful setup from Xavier Tenard and Mathieu Lavigne. Pots it home. It's 2-0 Rangers.
And Tenard now has 2 assists on the afternoon. 3 minutes into the first period, the Rangers are going to be up 2-0. Beautiful shot by Mathieu Lavigne going to the knee there and putting it up top shelf where Zagara couldn't get it. Even though he's tall and covers most of the net, unable to catch that one with his glove. And the captain will love to net that one in. Good on Tenard. He's been the best scorer on this team, but both of these goals so far have been set up by him, so he scores 2 points there in a fashion that he's not as used to. And we'll see what happens now with the Maple Leafs.
And the Leafs are going to try and calm this down, but here come the Rangers again. It's Lavigne, who just scored one, running on a bit of a high here. Lavigne tries to dump it around Lincoln Hart. He's in a battle for it at the right faceoff dot, but they'll come back to Hart, who sends it ahead for Heracles Tsoudas. Tsoudas in on the left wing for the Leafs, cuts to the middle. He shoots! Ocean Lee stays strong and holds that one.
Yeah, good job there by Ocean Lee, putting himself right in between the net and the puck there. Tsoudas is going to wish he had that one back, as there was a bit of room on either side if he decided to go right or left to squeeze that puck in. Tsoudas is another weapon on this Maple Leafs team that we often forget about, just due to the amount of weapons they have overall. I'm not really worried about 2-0 right now for the Maple Leafs. We know they could score.
Here's Lincoln Hart at the point. His pass blocked by Fye, and now Tenard will start out for the Rangers across for Vachera. Vachera's got a goal in this one. Bumps into the boards awkwardly, and Fernando Zagara will try and dump it out for the Rangers, but it's held in at the blue line there by Stefano Ronser. Sends it down to the corner for Nathan Fye. Fye behind the Leafs net, comes out in front. Back to the point now for Ronser. He walks in and shoots, and Zagara gets that one in the glove.
And we mentioned earlier that Christopher Zagara is going to be the person or the player that's going to have to carry his team to a win here. Their offense has no trouble scoring goals, but their defense has trouble stopping them. So against a team like the Rangers, you really have to make sure that you dump the puck as much as possible, because when you dump the puck, this Maple Leafs team does a great job at performing the dump and chase, and with those breakaway plays into the zone.
Brendan Boucher sends it out, and here's Preston Potter for the Leafs up against Kaba. He got around him. Potter, a sharp angle, a shot. I believe that hit the goalpost behind Ocean Lee. And now Lincoln Hart trying to work his way in. Kaba will send it back around. Vachera now for the Rangers. Around the boards. It's met there by Nathan Fye. And on Boucher. Fye works his way around. Gets around Hart as well, but he's behind the net now. Fye puts it off the net to himself. Out in front, Vachera's alone in the slot. His shot. That one's blocked. And Noah Bisson will take it back for the Leafs. Bisson sends it up, intercepted there by Sean St. Jacques off the bench. And Lincoln Hart will send that out for Preston Potter, who gets it up for Bisson. 3-on-2 here for the Leafs. Noah Bisson He's got Boucher with him. Tries to step around Traor and can't do it. Boucher turning back. He got around Traor and got it to the corner for Bisson. Bisson, he's pocket picked there. And now the Rangers have numbers. It's Mathieu Lavigne. He's got Saint-Jacques. Saint-Jacques has it now. Lavigne, open net, he scores! 2-on-0 passing play. Lavigne and Saint-Jacques make it 3-0 Rangers here in the first.
And that's going to be Mathieu Lavigne's second goal of this period. 3-0, 5.5 minutes into the first period. And Christopher Zagara really just couldn't locate the puck there. Letting up 3 goals in the first period, it's going to be tough to come back from this one. But we saw in the Maple Leafs last game, they were losing 5-2 in the third period and were able to net in 4 goals in what ended up being a tie game. So hopefully the Maple Leafs could draw from that comeback and come back in this one, as they've had a poor performance on defense.
You know they can score goals in bunches. Of course, you don't want to be in this position. And the Rangers come back again. It's Xavier Tenor. The puck goes off a Leafs player and into the crease of Christopher Zagara, but he's able to hold on.
A tough break there for the Rangers, and a breath of fresh air for Christopher Zagara. You know, if that one went in, he would have been questioning whether or not he wanted to keep playing after letting 4 goals in the first 6 minutes. That's tough for any that's a tough pill for any goalie to swallow. And right now, not sure what the ref is motioning here.
Well, Xavier Tenor was complaining to the official. He thought one of the Leafs defenders put his hand on the puck in the crease, which would be a penalty.
And I think they might be motioning for a goal here. I think the Rangers think that it's a goal, and the puck's going to be dropped to center ice.
It is going to be a penalty shot for Xavier Tenor, as a Leafs defender put his hand on the puck in the crease, and here he comes. Xavier Manzi Tenor in on Zagara. Tenor. Couple of moves, a backhand, he scores! Xavier Tenor. And a beautiful Selly. 4-0 Rangers in the first period.
The whole Rangers lineup there doing the canoe celebration. What a beautiful move by Tenor. 3 points in the first 6 minutes of this game. It's just ridiculous what this kid's been able to do so far in this tournament. Zagara had no chance on that penalty shot. You saw him stumbling the second Tenor past the blue line. Tenor, the most prolific goal scorer, or one of the most prolific goal scorers in this tournament, nets in one there to get his 3rd point of the night.
His signature kayak celebration, we saw him do it a couple of times in this tournament. And the Maple Leafs have a huge mountain to climb now in this game 1. Here's Heracles Tsoudas with it. He'll send it ahead for Pierre-Alexis Pouliot. And on the right side, Pouliot. Centering pass for Capolna. He was tied up there by Xavier Traor. Now Mathieu Lavigne. Good pinch at the line by Lincoln Hart to keep the puck in, but it comes out to center. Capolna stolen there by Lavigne. He'll work it ahead for Tenor. Xavier Tenor looking for more. Mathieu Lavigne tries to get it back to Tenor, but that pass hit a couple of Maple Leafs, and they'll start back out. Tsoudas will send it down for Traor. Back outside the zone now. Recovered by Tsoudas. Pocket picked again by the Rangers, and Lincoln Hart is there to get it back to the Leafs. Hart over the red line. Into the Rangers zone slowly. Loses the puck there, but it's taken back by Pouliot. Tries to put it through the legs of Lavigne. No, that didn't work.
That hits the referee there in the leg. Hope he's okay.
Nathan
That was a hard
Fay taken down by Pierre-Alexis Pouliot. Just incidental contact, no penalty there. And here's Callan Stacey walking into the Rangers zone. He flips it up and over the boards accidentally. And so the faceoff will come outside.
And yeah, that's going to go out of bounds. Face off here, like you said, and right now we're just witnessing a masterclass by the Rangers. They haven't given the Maple Leafs any breathing room, as their defense has been strong and their offense has been even better. 4 goals in 7 minutes. They're on pace to score 15 goals in this game at this point. I don't know if my math is correct. I'm not a mathematician, but at this point, who knows what's going to happen? The goals are just coming and not going anywhere.
As they say in any sport, the best defense is a good offense. As here come the Rangers again. It's Mathieu Lavigne. He's already got 2 goals in this one. Centering pass just missed Nathan Fay. Mohamed Kaba. Back for Lavigne. He lost it. And now Preston Potter almost had a breakaway there. You know the Leafs want him to break free, but he couldn't get a handle on that pass. And now the Rangers will come back. Fay trying to create some space, and he did for a moment, but then he lost the puck. It's Nicolas Vachera, another goal scorer for the Rangers. His pass goes directly to Noah Bisson and out for Preston Potter. Potter on the right wing, trying to step around Ronser. Cuts to the middle now. Backhand pass for Zagara. Fernando Zagara stopped by Ocean Lee. The rebound is loose. Several whacks at it, and Ocean Lee covers up. The puck did come loose, but Ocean Lee had control, so we'll get a face-off.
And if there was ever an opportunity for the Maple Leafs to net in their first goal of the game, it was right there. Ocean Lee, as always, doing a great job of sprawling out in the crease and able to just put his stick in the right spot, put his pad in the right spot, or his glove, whatever it is, he's always able to find where the puck is going to be for the most part. He does a great job there with the acrobatic save. He knows Zagara's going to wish he had that one back. Close range with that type of shot that Zagara possesses. You kind of wish that he put that one top shelf instead of in the middle of the net where Ocean Lee was ready for it, but we're going to see if the Maple Leafs can win this face-off.
Good job by Ocean Lee so far to not give the Leafs any kind of life here, to maintain a 4-goal lead as it comes for Nicholas Vachera. Vachera will send it up ahead, in stride. That's Xavier Traoré. Traoré around Lincoln Hart. He shoots, stopped by Zagara. Preston Potter will take that rebound. Potter with his head up. Tries an outlet pass there. That's for Noah Bisson. Bisson in on the right side. Traoré closes him down. And Xavier Tenor takes it back to the Rangers. His pass ahead for Vachera. Vachera at the right faceoff dot leaves it back for Tenor. He's got some space in the middle. A backhand shot blocked by Lincoln Hart. And the Leafs will try and start out again. That pass missed Preston Potter and is taken by Victor Vitrinas. And the pass goes up into the Maple Leafs bench.
Yeah, they opened the door at the wrong time there as the puck sails in past the players going for the line change. And the Maple Leafs are trying their best right now to get into the Rangers zone, and they're doing it. They're just not able to get good shot opportunities here. They're players that have usually utilize their speed to break away for the 2-on-1. They haven't been able to do it. And right now, I don't want to eat my words, but it looks like they have some momentum going off that face-off.
It's Heracles Tsoudas now for the Leafs, taking it back. A nice move into the offensive zone. Across. Pouliot fanned on that one, and then bumped there by Sean St. Jacques. Both players are a bit slow to get up, but they seem to be okay. Kapolna, his shot goes behind the net. As we enter the final minute of this first period, a big one for the Rangers as they lead 4-0 and looking for more. Here's Xavier Tenor. Tenor, a great move around Lincoln Hart. Behind the net. Stopped there by Fernando Zagara. The puck comes slowly to Tudor Kapolna. But his pass to the point is stopped there by Stefano Ronser. Behind the net, it's Tenor. But Fernando Zagara, the big defenseman, takes it back to the Leafs. Sends it ahead, goes over the stick of Tsoudas, and Mohamed Kaba sends it all the way back to the Leafs zone for Lincoln Hart. 30 seconds to go in this first period. 4-0 Rangers in game one of this best-of-3 series. Pass ahead, a potential 2-on-1 here for the Leafs, but Mohamed Kaba, with his speed, is able to get back quickly to prevent that. Pass up the boards for Mathieu Lavigne. In a battle there with Preston Potter. And Lavigne will come away with it. Potential on-man rush here for the Rangers. It's Xavier Tenor. Already 3 points for him in this one. Tenor right to the net. His shot just missed wide. But he's got it back now. Maybe one more shot here for the Rangers. Tenor, a centering pass. And there is the buzzer. A massive, massive offensive period for the Rangers. They lead 4-0.
Sorry to interrupt you there, Jared. We see a fight here between the goalies, Zagara. There's Victor Triot there, along with Tenor. And the goalie's brother, Christopher Zagara's brother, Fernando. A lot of people were pushing around there around the net, and it looked like Triot just ran in to Christopher there in the crease to end the period.
It looked like Lincoln Hart may have been thrown out of the game as well, as we see him heading to the dressing room now.
Yeah, Lincoln Hart, right after his goalie was pushed, he ran into Vitrinas and gave him a nice little push with the stick, a cross-check there. And Lincoln Hart's been testing these officials these past couple of games. 2 games ago, he was in the penalty box 3 separate times, and last game this afternoon, he had 2 penalties as well. So he's been on the radar, let's say, for the referees, and he's going to leave the game. That's a big blow for this Maple Leafs defense, as he's a very dynamic player. And for the Maple Leafs right now, they really just have to match the energy of the Rangers. It feels like they haven't really been doing that. The Rangers are just able to make better passes, better plays. They're reading the lanes a lot better than the Maple Leafs are. It seems like they're not being able to get the puck to the stick, and really just not the defensive effort you want to see from the Leafs so far.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't a must-win game. This is just game one of the best-of-3 series. But obviously, every game in a playoff series is important. You don't want to be pushed to the brink right away. So we know the Leafs can score in bunches, and they've just got to get something going here as we're about set to start this second period.
Yeah, and I listen, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, it's possible. There's always the possibility that the Leafs score 4 goals in a row here and tie the game, right? They have such a potent offense, as do the Rangers. But in this sport, especially in this tournament, we've seen teams go from hot to cold and cold to hot in an instant. So don't be surprised here if that happens. This game is definitely not over. But right now, the Rangers are on pace to score 12 goals, and we haven't seen the Leafs really have that many good opportunities. Ocean Lee has been extremely solid so far in this game. We're going to see a goalie change here. Actually, it is Ocean Lee. It might still be Ocean Lee, but a jersey change.
Gagné.
That's Mathis Gagné. I don't understand why the goalie change. Maybe Ocean Lee's equipment needs to be adjusted. Maybe he has a little bit of an injury there, but he's going to be off right now. Mathis Gagné is going to replace him after he had a shutout in the first period. We're going to see if the Rangers can keep it up right now.
Yep. Ocean Lee is just on the Rangers bench right now. We're not sure why he's out of the game. But regardless, we're about to start this second period. It'll be Brendan Boucher against Xavier Manzi-Tenor for the face-off at center ice.
Yeah, there could be multiple explanations as to why Lee is not playing. Probably has nothing to do with his performance, as he's been playing great in this period. Could not be feeling well, an equipment adjustment. Either or, Mathis Gagné is now in nets for the Rangers. And we're ready to go for the second period.
See if the Leafs can rebound from that. They're in a steep hole now if they want to come back in this one. And here's Fernando Zagara, sends it up for Preston Potter. Potter in on the right side, scanning the ice. A centering pass, and that one missed, and here's Noah Bisson. Behind the net again for Potter. Bisson in the corner. Lost the handle momentarily, but gets it back for Potter. A centering pass for Boucher, and he just missed that one with his stick. The Rangers looking for a penalty call there, but nothing doing as Zagara loses it to Lavigne. He's already got 2 goals in this one. But Zagara gets it back up ahead for Potter. Potter, a nice defensive play by Traoré to close him off. And Nathan Fye pickpockets him as well. Behind his own net now, Fye out for Traoré. Traoré will try and flip it out of the zone, but it's held in onside by Fernando Zagara. And his pass behind for Bisson. Gets it back now. Zagara in the corner. Around the boards for Boucher. Boucher stopped there by Mathieu Lavigne. He's going to break away. Mathieu Lavigne looking for the hat trick. In on Zagara. Backhand move. Tried to slide it through the 5-hole, but Zagara stayed with him.
And Lavigne is so quick on his feet. It's ridiculous.
Broke through all the Leafs defenders there as he's got it back now. Lavigne turns away from Stacey. A backhand pass. Into the middle for Tenor. Didn't quite work. And Lavigne again will get it back for Traoré at the point. Back to Lavigne in the high slot. Lavigne stick check there, shoots! Stopped by Zagara, rebound by Fye. Another save by Zagara. He's out of the net though. Nathan Fye takes it back for the Rangers. Stopped there by Preston Potter. Now comes to the slot. It's Lavigne with it again. Lavigne, a backhand pass. Tenor! What a stop by Christopher Zagara. And the net comes off in the process, but it stays a 4-0 game.
We've seen Zagara sliding across the crease to make saves multiple times in this tournament. That was a great one. The point here is Zagara is so big in nets that he knocks the net off of the post for it to go sliding out of the crease multiple times throughout this tournament. He does it again there. Although I'm not sure he cares. We're not keeping track of those statistics. Just something we've noticed up here as he makes a beautiful save to keep the lead just at 4-0, giving his team a little bit of life there with the sliding save with the pad.
Fantastic stop by Zagara, but this game is still all Rangers right now, as we'll have the face-off to his right. Number 40 just came off the bench for the Leafs. We apologize, he's not on our roster. But he's got the puck now. Number 40 will send it ahead, but closed off there by Sean St. Jacques. Back behind the net for Zagara. He puts it off of Tenor and almost came out in front in the crease.
But that looks Fernando like Nathan Zagara. Purdy from the Blues.
Perhaps. And here's Pierre-Alexis Pouliot trying to put some moves on, but he's stopped. Xavier Tenor. Stopped there by number 40, who dumps it back behind the Rangers net. It does look like Nathan Purdy.
That is Nathan Purdy.
I believe it is Nathan Purdy, yes. Can't be certain, of course, but he's got the puck now. Purdy will send it to the slot for Kaba. Out for Tenor now. And Pouliot, a couple of nice moves, but he lost the puck at center ice, and now here's Xavier Tenor back for Nicholas Vachera. Stick check there by Tsudis. And Tsudis lost it. Tenor just kept it onside, and he's got the puck in the slot. But Tsudis was able to close him off. And now here comes Pierre-Alexis Pouliot. Ahead for Tudor Capola, trying to break in. Capola scores! Tudor Capola inside on Stefano Roncer, and the Leafs get one back.
Capola, my Romanian brother, putting another one in the net, as he's been doing in this tournament. He had two Rangers breathing down his back. He's able to make quick contact with the puck and sort of just slap it in past Mathis Gagné. Mathis Gagné is going to remain in nets for Ocean Lee. We're not exactly sure what's going on with Ocean Lee here. After the first period, usually you don't see the goalie that had a shutout get replaced and the goalie who let in 4 goals stay in, which is a little strange here, but Mathis Gagné is going to remain in nets as he's done a tremendous job so far in this tournament as well. It's 4-1 now.
Perhaps the spark the Leafs were looking for here, as Xavier Tenor will send it back into the Leaf zone. Callan Stacey sends it around for Nathan Purdy. Purdy up the boards now. Here's Brandon Boucher for the Leafs. Out for Noah Bisson. Bisson trying to work his way in. And he's stopped there by Xavier Traore, and Nathan Fye will take it back. Out for Xavier Tenor. Two Rangers with very similar names here, as Tenor has it. But he's stopped there by Boucher. Brandon Boucher sends it out for Preston Potter. The Leafs dynamic goal scorer, and works his way in. Potter shoots! And that's right at the crest for Mathis Gagné, and he'll hang on.
As a goalie, I'm sure the goalies in this tournament are scared when Preston Potter releases the puck off the stick. As you mentioned before, he's a prolific scorer, a real wizard with the puck there. Gagné right where he needed to be to stop that one.
But the Leafs are waking up now after that goal by Tudor Capola. And they're within 3. As Mathieu Lavigne works his way out to center. Couldn't get around Callan Stacey, but here comes Fernando Zagara for the Leafs. Stopped there by Traore. The Leafs will take it back now. It's Noah Bisson into the offensive zone. Preston Potter, nice move around Fye. But Fye will take the puck back. Fye has got a man breaking. That's Mathieu Lavigne if he can corral it. Looking for the hat trick. Lavigne backhand move. Zagara once again closes the door. That's the second breakaway. But Mathieu Lavigne has been denied by Zagara in this second period. And now here's Preston Potter for the Leafs. Terrific back and forth action here. He's got Boucher with him. Potter stops up, shoots. Gagné the save, rebound, and it's in. That was Brandon Boucher who potted it home. Preston Potter took the initial shot, and it's 4-2 now.
Yeah, and the Leafs, 2 in a row in the first 4 minutes of this period. Brandon Boucher has to be happy with that one and has to give thanks to Preston Potter there for doing 90% of the work for him. But a goal is a goal. Both of these boys are going to get a point, and the lead is cut in half. We said that the Maple Leafs might score 4 in a row here to tie the game, and so far they're on the way there. I don't want to jinx it. So far, I've been pretty good at not jinxing things in this tournament here. We'll see what happens next with the Leafs have the puck again.
It's Preston Potter working his way in. Potter shoots! And that one's over the net of Mathis Gagné. But we've got a game now. It's only 4-2. Still plenty of time left. Centering pass. Potter will pick that up. Preston Potter. Back down low for Boucher, the goal scorer. Boucher will go after it in the corner. They'll stop up. A couple of nice moves around Lavigne and Kaba behind the net. He's pocket picked by Sean St. Jacques, but it comes back for Preston Potter, looking for some space. Potter works in, fanned on the shot. He had some space to shoot, and now a pass ahead. Nathan Purdy stops that one, as that one was headed for Sean St. Jacques, and Purdy works his way in, tries to get around Lavigne, but can't do it. Fernando Zagara will work back for the Leafs now. They've got numbers here. Zagara works in, shoots, save, rebound. Potter had a wide open net and put it just wide. Great chance there for the Leafs to cut the deficit to 1. And now it comes out for Nicholas Vachera. Pass across for Sean St. Jacques. And that one missed. And the Leafs will take it back here. Nathan Purdy sends it out for Pierre-Alexis Pouliot. Pouliot ahead for Preston Potter. Working his way back in. Potter, that shot was blocked by Stefano Roncer. And Mathis Gagné will hang on to that one.
Beautiful sequence here by the Maple Leafs. As we mentioned, they cut the lead in half, and they're putting the pressure right now on Mathis Gagné and the Rangers' defense. As for the Leafs' defense, I'm not exactly sure what Nathan Purdy is doing out there. there was either a trade or this has something to do with Lincoln Hart being ejected, and maybe this is a replacement. I'm not sure how the rules work in the playoffs with having a full roster. Either way, the addition of Nathan Purdy to this Maple Leafs defense is going to be a game changer. As you see that wicked shot from the blue line there, he's dangerous on both ends of the ice.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the standings hardly matter when one team adds Nathan Purdy to their roster, as Mathis Gagné stops that one and will have a face-off to his left.
And we'll see with Purdy and Zagara, two bigger defensemen here. Zagara is not currently on the ice, so Purdy's with Stacey. But it's interesting to see if Purdy and Zagara could play on the same line together, how that'll work.
That puck's at center ice now for Callan Stacey. Stacey dumps it into the Rangers zone, and Xavier Traore is after it there. Puck takes a weird bounce off the boards, but it's taken back by Vitrinas, gives it away to Pouliot. Pierre-Alexis Pouliot for Capona. He has a goal in this game as well. And out come the Rangers once again. It's Xavier Traore who will dump it in, but it goes over the boards and out of play.
And the Rangers just don't look like the same team after these two goals by the Maple Leafs. It seems like these two goals have really deflated the Rangers' ego right now. And it's good to play with ego, especially in hockey, where a game where momentum swings matter a lot. When you have an ego, it doesn't mean that you think you're better than the other team. It means you're playing better than the other team, and you're going to prove it, right? And the Maple Leafs have done a great job at deflating the ego of the Rangers. They have a lot of dangerous players on the ice, as well as the Rangers, but the momentum is in the Maple Leafs' favor right now.
And here they come again. We got 3 minutes 40 seconds remaining in this second period. 4-2 Rangers is the score in game one. A shot there off the stick of Nicholas Vachera is held by Christopher Zagara.
And Vachera's proved to have a dangerous shot in this tournament, especially as of late. He netted a couple goals today, actually. I think he's 2 or 3 today. Might be at 6 goals in this tournament. Nicholas Vachera, when the puck's on his stick, he just finds a way of getting it in there.
Xavier Traore at the point. Tries to get it down for Tenor. He'll send it out in front. Lavigne shoots! Zagara got a piece of that one, and he'll cover up the rebound as it comes off the boards.
You see the frustration from Levine. It seems like the hockey gods don't really want him to get a hat trick here, as he scored his 2 first goals very easily, back-to-back almost, and he's had many opportunities here to score his third. A couple breakaways there, and then a one-on-0 opportunity in front of the net with Zagara, and so far hasn't been able to capitalize on any of them.
Here he is again, Lavigne. Stopped by
one.
Zagara. Vitrinas sends it down for him again. Mathieu Lavigne around Fernando Zagara. Trying to come out in front, slides it through the crease, and that one goes wide. Xavier Manzi Tenor sends it down for Brandon Boucher. Up for Noah Bisson, kept in by Vitrinas. Mathieu Lavigne. Xavier Tenor. A battle for it, and Christopher Zagara will have none of it and cover up.
After that 4th goal for the the Rangers, Christopher Zagara has been on the ball, covering up the puck and not taking any chances in his own crease. It's much better to cover up the puck and reset the face-off than make an errant pass, especially when you're down. You don't want the lead to get any larger. So we'll see if the Maple Leafs can continue to win face-offs here.
Here's Fernando Zagara for the Leafs. He'll send it out for Preston Potter. Potential 2-on-1 here. He's got Bisson with him. Potter will hang on to it. Fye trying to break him off, and Boucher is right there, but he couldn't finish that one. And now an outlet pass. It'll go up ahead for Mathieu Lavigne. 3rd breakaway of the period as he's in. This time he's stopped by Zagara again. And the net, I believe, has come off once again.
Yeah, Zagara notorious for knocking the net out of place there, and I don't blame him. Who knows the force behind that kid when he slides across the crease? You got to feel for Levine right now. I mean, not really. He has 2 goals and his team's up, so he's having a good game, but he seems to be really frustrated not being able to pot in that 3rd goal. He's still on the ice right now. Actually, he just went to the bench to get some rest. Maybe he'll have more luck in the 3rd period. So the Rangers try to close this one out without letting in any more goals. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the 2nd period.
They win that draw, but the puck comes back to the Leafs. It's Fernando Zagara. Out for Preston Potter. Puck has been on his stick a lot. Potter. And in the right dot. Shot blocked there. And it comes back out for Nathan Purdy. We'll settle it down for the Maple Leafs. Purdy, a member of the Blues, actually. Or perhaps former member. We're not sure what's going on there. As there's Xavier Tenor trying to break through. He's stopped by Purdy. Stefano Ronser sends it deep. Zagara will send it back out for Potter. A race for it. And Nathan Fye is first to it for the Rangers. Fye back for St. Jacques. At the line, Fernando Zagara can't hold it in. There's a battle going on for it along the boards. Two Rangers. That's what it takes to take the puck off Fernando Zagara. But Brendan Boucher takes it out for the Leafs. Tried to pass it to Potter, but he just missed. Now Preston Potter trying to spin away and does. Got it ahead for Tsudis. Tsudis, the pass for Potter. He's in over the line. Great move to the inside. Another move. But Ronser, the last man back, was able to knock him off the puck. As now Xavier Manzi-Tenor has it for the Rangers. Tenor trying to start through center. Bumps into Kaba and loses the puck. Here's Brandon Boucher trying to get it across to Potter. And the arm is up for offside, so the Rangers take it back. Here's Nathan Fye through the center with speed. Fye in on the left side around Fernando Zagara. Bumps him into the boards, and Brendan Boucher takes it back. Boucher ahead for Tsudis. Heracles Tsudis now for Nathan Purdy. Purdy, fluid stride through center, a shot. Mathis Gagné in a bit of trouble with it. Comes right back out for Tsudis, and he's poke checked by Taal. And now here comes Mohamed Kaba. Kaba in on Pouliot. He'll shoot, stopped by Zagara. Pouliot behind the net now. Final minute of the second period. A long pass for Potter, and that one missed, and it's going to be an icing call as Vitrinas goes back.
And you see how valuable Nathan Purdy's been since his addition in the middle of the period to this Leafs defense. He's really made an impact so far, and so has all of the Leafs players right now. You see Tanoa bumping into Kaba and losing control of the puck, and the frustration on his face through his face mask there. And you just got to believe that the Rangers lost a lot of confidence after being up 4-0 to end the first period. The second period's about to end here, and they haven't been able to do much.
Out in front, Lavigne. Another chance for the hat trick. He's had 4 or 5 of those, and he's got the puck again. Lavigne down for Tenor. Xavier Tenor tries to get it back to the point, but it's picked off there, and here comes Tsudis. Out for Kapolna. He's got a goal in this one. Kapolna in the corner now. Final 15 seconds picked off and sent back out for Mathieu Lavigne. Miscommunication with Tenor, so he'll take it himself across for Kaba. Kaba, his cross-ice pass. Lavigne trying to break free and does. Zagara's got it.
Wow.
As the clock runs out on the second period, the Leafs get 2 goals back. It's 4-2 as we see some commotion going on here.
And a punch is thrown there. And that's going to be François. No, excuse me. That's going to be Mathieu Lavigne ejected for the Rangers.
Wow.
Throwing a punch there at one of the Leafs. That's a huge loss.
That's massive.
Massive loss for the Rangers. Lavigne has been amazing in this tournament. 2 goals in this game. It seems like his breakaway speed is game-changing for him and for everybody else on his team, creating so many opportunities for those around him. The Rangers up 4-0 to begin the second period, let in 2 goals here and lose their captain and one of their best players. Man, this is just not what you want to see right now at all for the Rangers.
No, it's not. I mean, he had 3 breakaways and at least half a dozen chances to get his hat-trick goal in that second period alone. So we'll see how the Rangers are able to adjust after this. I mean, they've still got a 2-goal lead, so no reason to worry yet, but you never want to lose your captain.
Yeah, and the issue there is a lot of their offense this period, even though they haven't scored goals, has been generated through Lavigne, and that's going to be a real issue now because Tanov, we haven't seen him do much since the first. Tanov, dangerous as ever, of course, but losing Lavigne there, one of his line mates, is very, very tough, and we're going to see what the Maple Leafs do now because the Maple Leafs have been firing in all cylinders really in the second period, and I'm not surprised if they tie the game here. Rangers are trying to figure out what's going on.
Something worth noting as well, in the regular season games, they would always end the game after 50 minutes of real time, but in the playoffs, they will play 3 full periods, regardless of the time. That's going to be a 4-minute penalty here, I believe, to Mathieu Lavigne. That's massive for the Maple Leafs.
Yeah, that will be on Mathieu Lavigne. However, he's kicked out of the game, so it looks like one of his teammates is going to sit that penalty for him, unless the scoring table made a mistake, because Mathieu Lavigne went back to the locker room. He's not sitting in the penalty box right now. So we'll see who's. Yeah, it's going to be Vitrinas who takes this penalty for Levine here. Unfortunately for Vitrinas, they lose a defender. It's going to be 5-on-4 now for 4 minutes.
So massive turn of events there for this game. Mathieu Lavigne ejected right at the end of the second period. And it was a 4-0 game. It looked over after the first period, but now it's 4-2 to start the third, and a 4-minute power play for the Maple Leafs.
Yeah, this is very tough for the Rangers, who look extremely deflated. You see Preston Potter chatting with Vichera. Not sure if they're old buddies or something like that, or if they're just throwing out some chirps towards each other. But they're going to face off now. The Maple Leafs have all the momentum starting this period.
It's Noah Bisson who will get the puck off the draw. Pouliot sends it ahead for Preston Potter. Potter stopped there by Vichera. Now it comes back to Mohamed Kaba. Kaba out for Xavier Tenor with speed. Tenor, who's got Vichera on the right wing, tries to take it himself. Good defensive play by Nathan Purdy to close that one off. Pouliot, a one-touch pass to Preston Potter. Is in on 3 Rangers. Falls down, but the puck goes to the corner. Kaba clears the zone, and Callan Stacey is back to get it for the Maple Leafs. Stacey behind his own net. He'll come out with it. A pass off a Rangers stick. Goes right to Mohamed Kaba. And Kaba clears the zone, but Nathan Purdy takes it back, and the Leafs could have numbers here. Nathan Purdy across for Potter. Potter closed off there by Vichera as he got back. Pouliot sends it down for Bisson. Now for Purdy. Noah Bisson passes off, looking for Pouliot. That one hit Mohamed Kaba. Xavier Traoré cleared off the boards, and it gets past Nathan Purdy and out to center. And now a race for it. Xavier Tenor going after it. But Nathan Purdy will calmly settle that down. 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go in this double minor. As here's Nathan Purdy across for Noah Bisson of the Maple Leafs. Bisson behind the net. Stops at the left faceoff dot. He'll send it back around for Nathan Purdy. Purdy for Zagara. One-timer! Stopped by Zagara. Rebound. That's Mathis Gagné who made the save and covers up the rebound off Pierre-Alexis Pouliot.
And we see a great save there, a great stop by Gagné, and some shoving there from Kaba towards Pouliot. Pouliot, after the play, tried to just make sure that the rebound there tried to make sure that there was no rebound there, because just in case there was, he wanted to be the one to pot that in the net. Nothing was there, and Kaba wasn't afraid to let him know. And just another thing here, we see Preston Potter getting a lot of chances here in the middle of the Rangers zone, and it seems like every time he gets close enough to the net, he's surrounded by Rangers and unable to get a shot off and unable to pull off a move.
Shot by Capolna, and an easy glove save from Mathis Gagné. But yes, Preston Potter is on the bench right now for the Maple Leafs with 2 minutes, 17 seconds to go in this double minor to Mathieu Lavigne.
Yeah, they've been playing him a lot. He's been playing a lot of minutes in this game, and they do have the power play now, so they're going to see if they could give him a rest and net in a goal or two without him.
And look out, Xavier Tenor, ever speedy, going after it, but Fernando Zagara gets that puck first. They'll give it for Nathan Purdy. Purdy up ahead, a 3-on-1 here. Here's Brendan Boucher for the Leafs across, looking for Tsudis. Blocked off there by Xavier Traoré. He's had a great defensive game so far. And Tenor will lift it ahead for Sean St-Jacques, who slaps it back behind the Leafs net. We're on the second of the 2 minors now to Mathieu Lavigne. Nathan Purdy had some trouble with it. Sean St-Jacques closed them off, and here's Xavier Tenor for the Rangers. Tenor was behind the net, trying to come around with it. He'll send it all the way back down. The Rangers don't mind that, as it allows them to waste more time. Mathis Gagné leaves it there for Nicholas Vichera. Vichera sends it back, all the way back down the ice to Christopher Zagara. 1:25 to go in this double minor. Here's Callan Stacey for the Maple Leafs. Pass missed Preston Potter, who's back off the bench. And the Rangers get it back once again.
It's like they're playing hot potato now from zone to zone.
Nathan Fye, a high backhand clear all the way back to the Leafs zone. The Rangers doing a fantastic job on this penalty kill, as they're just about 3/4 of the way through here. 7 minutes to go in this game. 4-2 Rangers in game 1 of this best of 3. Here's Tsudis with it. Left it for Potter. Preston Potter shoots. That one's stopped by Gagné. Fernando Zagara takes it back. He'll take a shot. That's right at the logo, and Mathis Gagné has no problem with that.
And Mathis Gagné hasn't really been tested since he came into the game in the second period. A lot of shots on net, but besides those scrambles there in the butterfly position, all the shots on the upper half of his body have been like that to the body. He hasn't really been able to make any crazy movements with his glove or block or anything like that. So the Maple Leafs here have to do what they've done best throughout this tournament and just continue to try to put it up top shelf and test Gagner's glove and see if he could save it.
The discussion going on here at the Maple Leafs bench. 49 seconds on the clock left in this double minor. 4-2 for the Rangers. They finished second in the Eastern Conference. The Maple Leafs finished fifth. But the Maple Leafs got a massive jolt to their roster in this game as Nathan Purdy came in for them. And perhaps a problem here with Christopher Zagara. He looks a bit in pain, perhaps.
And the players on the ice are going to take a knee for Christopher Zagara.
He's limping, too.
It looks like a leg injury here. Not sure when that occurred, but we all hope he's okay. You hear the players tapping their sticks, Rangers players and Leafs players taking a knee for the goaltender, and he's going to be replaced here
by number 41, Joseph Mathieu. We're not really sure what happened to Zagara. He was fine just a moment ago, but seems to be having some issues there. So Mathieu is into the game, as we'll have this face-off to the right of Mathis Gagner. 6:49 to play in this third period.
Hope that Zagara is okay, and we wish him the best. And he'll be attended to by his coaches. Now we have a face-off.
Callan Stacey holds it in at the line. Slap shot there. Gagner saves it, but the rebound to Pouliot. And Gagner comes down to make the save as well.
Yeah, Pouliot is not the person that you want going to get those rebounds if you're the Rangers, because he's dangerous, and he has a very long stick as well, very long reach. Therefore, they really want to make sure, if you're Mathis Gagner, that you secure that puck right away.
We'll redo the face-off to the right of Christopher Zagara. Perhaps checking out the clock here as a couple of extra seconds ran off before the previous face-off. Discussion going on between the officials and the scorekeepers. And the clock has just started running once again.
So the clock should be at about 6 minutes and 40 seconds, but they're going to keep it as is.
Clock's down to 6:31. And we play on. It's Callan Stacey at the point. Final 30 seconds of this double minor. Noah Bisson for the Leafs. In the middle, Pouliot. Stick save there by Mathis Gagner. Bisson back for Callan Stacey. Bisson once again. Around the boards now. Preston Potter is there. Nathan Fye going after it. But it's Noah Bisson who will get there for the Leafs. He's pocket picked by Xavier Manzi-Tenal. Great game for him with 3 assists. Tenal and over the line past Stacey. Will go right to the net. Trying to roof it up and over Mathieu, but it goes out of play.
Yeah, that was the first time that Tenal has broken out like that into the Leafs zone in a while now. And, you know, if you're the Leafs defense, you got to be a little shaken up whenever you see Xavier Manzi-Tenal go into your zone like that with so much speed here. Thankfully for the Leafs, they have a big defensive front in Zagara, and there's Purdy on the bench now. We talked about Purdy being such a great addition for this Leafs team, and they're kind of lucky to have him here as he's been a real game changer.
This one's still far from over. We're back to 5-on-5. The Rangers kill off the 4-minute penalty to Mathieu Lavigne, who also got ejected at the end of the second period, as that's an icing call against the Maple Leafs.
And that was just a huge loss for the Rangers. Jared, he did such a good job of just making things happen on the ice. Even if goals weren't scored since the first period, it seems like the Rangers were still in position to score until he got ejected very often, and it hasn't been the case since he left the game.
Nathan Fye goes after that puck and sends it back for Xavier Traoré. Traoré across for Victor Vitrinas. Vitrinas will send it ahead. Fye will touch it on for Mohamed Kaba, who goes after it in the corner. Chips it behind Fernando Zagara. Kaba skates out with it. Still with it in the high slot. He had to come outside the offensive zone. And so the Rangers will get back on side as he's poke-checked there by Tsoudas. Preston Potter looks to start back. Collision there between Kaba and Fernando Zagara, but Zagara comes away with it and starts into the Rangers zone. Zagara in on Vitrinas. Stops back. Fernando Zagara back to the point for Callan Stacey. Stacey, he'll take a shot. That one was blocked by Nicholas Vichera. Call around the boards. It'll get there for Kaba, but Preston Potter will dump it back in, and the Leafs will be offside, so they'll have to come back and tag up. Xavier Traoré, final 5 minutes of this third period. Puck off the boards. Takes a weird hop, but luckily Mohamed Kaba's there to prevent any damage. Sends it down the ice. No icing called as Callan Stacey gets there first. And the clearing attempt there closed off by Kaba. He leaves it behind for Fai, who's poke checked. And Tudor Kapolna works his puck up, and now here's Pierre-Alexis Pouliot. His shot goes off the stick of Xavier Traore and out of play.
Yeah, so some back and forth now between these two teams. We saw Kellen Stacey and Nicholas Vachera exchanging some words there as they were entering the neutral zone. No, again, it's hard to tell when this is friendly banter and actual real chirping, but either or, we like the competitive hockey here. This is the NHL Kids Tournament, and we're in the playoffs now. So this is a different atmosphere for these kids, a lot more on the line in Game 1 of this first round of the playoffs.
Xavier Traore with that puck will ring it around the boards. It gets past Nathan Purdy and out the zone. But they're going to wave off the icing call as that puck lost a lot of speed. And now here's Xavier Traore with it. Delayed offside against the Rangers, so the Leafs will start back. Puck goes off the skate of Tudor Kapolna, but he'll start back with it. Kapolna into the Ranger zone with speed. Centering pass for Sudis. Found on the shot. The rebound by Pouliot just goes wide. Not sure Mathis Gagné saw that puck. But Nathan Purdy has it now for the Maple Leafs. Purdy calmly sends it ahead. There's Pierre-Alexis Pouliot in the middle. Heracles Sudis trying to work his way in. He's stopped there. And now Nicholas Vachera loses it. Sudis and Mathis Gagné comes out to poke check the puck. Shot from Pouliot. Gagné tripped Sudis in the process, but no call as Pierre-Alexis Pouliot goes after it for the Leafs.
Refs have been letting the boys play these past couple games.
In the corner now, Heracles Sudis still with it. He's got two Rangers on him. Puck battle going on behind the Rangers net. And Sudis comes out with it. Sudis gets away from one man. Out in front for Kapolna. Couldn't get a clean shot off. Sudis once again. Centering pass. That one didn't get through Tanok. And now Pouliot has it back for Sudis. He shoots and scores! Off the left post and in. Sharp angle. Heracles Sudis. And it's a one-goal game with 3 minutes on the clock.
Heracles Sudis doing his best Hercules impression and saving the day there, making this game 4-3 for the Rangers. The Rangers were up 4-0 in the first period. I said it in the first period that I wouldn't be surprised if the Maple Leafs come back, and so far it's 4-3. They're one goal away from completing the comeback and tying this game up. You got to feel for the Rangers right now, losing their captain. They seem really deflated, even though they played really well in this period. That's not what you wanted. And getting a goal without your best offensive player, Preston Potter, on the ice, Sudis, just great recognition and great shot to get past Gagné.
The Rangers scored 4 goals in the first period. Their captain got ejected late in the second. And all of a sudden it's 4-3. Nathan Purdy now behind the Leafs net. Purdy in a battle for it there. It'll come out to Fernando Zagara. Zagara out for Preston Potter. Here he comes. Potter in on the left side. He takes a shot. That one was partially blocked and rolled slowly to Mathis Gagné. Noah Bisson back to the line for Purdy. He shoots through traffic. And Gagné made a blocker save there. The Leafs will just put everything they can on net now to try and tie this game. But here come the Rangers with numbers. It's Xavier Tenol. Tenol, a cross-ice pass for Saint-Jacques. Broken up there. And out come the Leafs once again. It's Brendan Boucher. Boucher into the high slot. Boucher takes the shot. Blocked again by Victor Vitrinas. Boucher in the corner. Out for Preston Potter. Slides it in front. Where's the puck? Refs blow the whistle. Mathis Gagné was looking behind him. The Leafs kept whacking at it, but it stayed out.
And we see some pushing there between Preston Potter and some of the Rangers players. We haven't seen Preston Potter get physical at all in this tournament. He's been able to just stay cool, calm, and collected, minding his own business and scoring goals every single game that he's played in. But Preston Potter there getting a little frustrated, and he'll exit the ice now. There's 2 minutes left in the game. Rangers up 4-3. We'll see if they could hold on and win this game, or we'll see if the Maple Leafs can continue this comeback, this amazing comeback that we've all been able to witness in the first playoff game of the tournament.
Regardless of the result, fantastic start to the playoffs as Zagara rifles a shot, but that one goes wide of the goal. In the corner now, it's Pierre-Alexis Pouliot against Traore. Out for Sudis. Out in front looking for Bisson. And it was Mathis Gagné who intercepted that backhand shot. A rebound out in front of the net. Gagné sprawled out, and the Rangers clear the zone. The Maple Leafs come oh so close to tying it there, but they're not done yet as we get an icing call.
You ought to tip your cap to Mathis Gagné there. What a demonstration of acrobatics there. Going to the left, going to the right, up, down. It doesn't matter the direction. Mathis Gagné prevents the game-tying goal there for the Rangers, and they'll reset now. We'll see if he can continue this amazing performance.
Pouliot against Fai, and Pouliot won it. Nathan Purdy for the Leafs, out for Zagara. Across for Tsudis. Tsudis in the slot. Kapolna couldn't get a clean shot off. In the corner now it's Pouliot for the Leafs. Mathieu still in goal for the Leafs. We'll maybe see him come out in the next few seconds. 1:15 on the clock as Nathan Purdy has it at the point. Down low now for Pouliot. Pierre-Alexis Pouliot. Lost it there. Purdy gets it back, and it comes out to center. Could be a break for Xavier Tenor if he can catch up to it. Tenor is in on Mathieu. Found him the shot. And Mathieu made a nice pad save. And now here come the Leafs again. Heracles Tsudis, final minute of action here. Pierre-Alexis Pouliot shoots. Stopped by Gagné as it goes in the corner. Pouliot, back for Tsudis. Out in front. Purdy shoots. Stopped by Gagné. Where's the puck? The rebound. Noah Bisson. 40 seconds to go. Mathieu to the bench. Pass back to the point. Purdy, he shoots. That one goes off Fai and wide. Kapolna smashed there by Fai, and it comes out to center. Mohamed Kama going after, and he beats out the icing call as it goes in the corner. 24 seconds to go. Here's Fernando Zagara. Leafs need one to tie it. Sent ahead for Pierre-Alexis Pouliot. Pouliot to know the line. A backhand pass for Potter. Preston Potter. His shot goes just wide. Tenor will clear the zone. There's Callan Stacey. Final 10 seconds here. Stacey at center ice lost the puck. A battle going on for it there as it's dug out, and the Rangers will take game one of this best of three. 4-3 the final, and they lead the best of three series 1-0 here.
And you see Gagné, I don't know what that celebration is, Mathis Gagné, but we'll rock with it right now. You deserve it. You got the win. Rangers were able to hold on there. Great performance in the first period, able to hold on just enough for the last two periods. You got to feel for the Maple Leafs here. They gave it their all in efforts to come back. They lost Lincoln Hart and were helped out by a former Blue, Nathan Purdy. Great performance and three great goals to almost complete a comeback here, but the Rangers were just too much in game one.
Yeah, the Rangers did all their scoring in that first period with all four goals. The Maple Leafs, an extremely valiant effort to come back, get it within one, had several chances to tie it even, but ultimately it's the Rangers who take the 1-0 series lead. And that's going to be it for us here from the Pierrefonds International Sports Complex. For Blake Saraga, I'm Jared Lackman-Minkoff, saying thanks for tuning in with us, and we'll see you next time.